Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, Leana's Corner. If this is your first time watching my video, thank you for clicking play and to see what I have to offer. And if you do like what you see, please click the subscribe button so you know when I have more videos to watch. And if you are a returning subscriber viewer, thank you so much for popping back in to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. So this video is going to be done differently, because if you watch my last video for August, you know that I'm doing ABCINGO, which is the brainchild of Caroline Zook and Robin Hall from Magazine Monthly Challenge on Facebook. So for those who don't know, ABCINGO is a alphabet challenge. That even though there's 26 letters in the alphabet, we have only 25 squares. So they're taking the letter H out, but what you do is for all the letters you find a pattern or project you have that will fit those letters, and then every afternoon the day before, Caroline will draw out what letter we're going to stitch for the day, for the next day if you're in America, or that day if you're Australia, etc. So what I'm going to do is, instead of waiting to the end of the month and show you, I'm not sure how many projects I'm working on, and then because some of these projects I'm working on a couple of times, I thought I'll do it weekly and show you the progress for that week, and then the week after I will do another video for that week, etc. And it's added onto each other to make one big video, and not anything extra onto the end of that video of what I need to tell you about. So for the first day, the first letter was P, and I put P for Relax with Pepper, and I will show you the before photos as well. So this is also for my Whipco. So I did over 290 stitches. So actually with ABCINGO is either 100 stitches a day or a minimum of an hour, whichever you want to do, or whatever you want to stitch on. So basically I have finished all in here. So basically now I will move him, maybe either go up or go across, I'm not sure, but I finished that. So Pepper is slowly coming along, and I don't have Relax with Pepper for the ABC, but I will be bringing it back out at the end of the month because I need to do another couple of hundred for my Whipco goals. Okay, for day 2 the letter V was drawn, and I bought War the Galaxy out and Darth Vader, and this is what I got done on him. So I just got part of his helmet done. And he's not coming back out this month, so I don't know when I'll be working on him again. Day 3 was X, and I found this pattern in X Stitch magazine, so that's where the X comes from, and it's called Life is Better with Sprinkles. I will insert a picture of what it will look like, because I can't show you the picture because I only got a the working copy, but you can excuse me, you can see the top part. The is a donut, like a unicorn donut, as you would see in the picture. So I just got to do the horn up there and fill in that. I'm doing it on 16 count. I can't think of the the name of the fabric. I'll add it down, but it's turning out cute so far. this one will come back out again when the letter Z gets called. And I've changed some of the colours. You got the shiny fab threads. I had 3 of the colours. Well, I had 3 of what they wanted: gold, blue, and whatever. And I just had what I had. And I think it was supposed to be a purple, but I changed the colour because I didn't have purple, and I'm not buying it for it. And I think I had one and one at 33, and I had 32, so I'm just using that. So okay, so for day 4 was P. Oh no, it was M. And I brought my long dog sampler out, and for M I used mono because it's in the mono section of long dog sampler, and that's what it's going to look like one day. And I'm doing this on 18 count Ada with thread 52. And I did that section down there. So it's slowly coming along. I think I'm nearly at 25%. So a long way to go. And Pandemic will come back out again this month for ABC. So that is day 1 to 4. Okay, so now I'm going to show you from 5 to 11. So number 5 was number I, and I chose this pattern. And the reason why I did I is because of the intermittent pattern. So I thought that's perfect for I. So look how cute these 2 rainbow lorikeets are. So I do have a before picture to add, but it's just basic blank fabric, and that's what I've done. So that is his tummy, and just starting on the red. And I put on some plastic floss drops that I got from AliExpress to make it easier to know what colour I'm working with. I'm getting there. Okay, it's back in the packet. So that was number 5. Day 6 was Animal Antique. So animal. So that's what I show you my help. So I basically did all that little part up there. So all I really had to do, I'm not sure how far it goes up, but it's just like an umbrella he's holding, and then all the back stitch. And I think that's on 18 count white. And these 2 are not coming back out for ABC. Number 7 was R, or day 7. So I put my biscone roux on, which will look like that when it's done. So this is from Handlebar Stitches. And there's the details down there if you are interested. Okay. What did I do? I did all that. So realistically for this one, I just have to do the other side, the back stitch, and a line of red back stitch around that, and then the top is done, and then I just got to do the bottom side of it. which I think I'm just going to do like, I think it's waddle around the outside. I'm not going to worry about the center because I want the kangaroos to stand out more. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the underside, but then I realized you see some of the waddle, so I thought I'd better do some of that. And I'm not sure when I'm going to do that because I'm not sure when I'm going to bring this pattern back out again. I had that one, it's on my board. Okay, day 8 was C, and I choose Keep Calm and Cross Stitch. And I'm doing this on 28 count even weave coarse swallow, and it came out of the world of cross stitching, so I did all the yellow that it goes around, and I did this green bit. So I think with this one I just got to do more of the green bit, and the hand comes out of here, and Keep Calm and cross stitch. I think there's a crown at the top. I'm not sure if I want to put that on, but I'll deal with that when I get to it. Okay, so day 9 it was E, and I chose Love Is in the Air by Emma Cauldron, and it was a magazine freebie, so you got everything in it besides the needle. And because it was so small, I actually completed it and framed it what it's meant to. So it's so cute. So that is a start and finish in the one day. I think that are over 200 plus stitches. Excuse me. So it worked in quite well. So day 10 was Y. I don't think this pattern actually has a full name for it. It's a freebie pattern. Let's see if I can find the cover without showing you the actual pattern. So that's what it's going to look like once it's finished. So it's got cross stitch, you've got stamp, counted, hoop, aider, linen, half cross, French knots, fractionals, etc. And so this is by who it's from. And like I said, it was a freebie from 2020. And I'm using 28 count evenly light cream Jobelin. Instead of using the core for DMC, I thought I'll use the silkies, and that's what I'm using. I think they wanted black, but I don't have black silky, so I thought I'll use brown. So those are the colours. That shows, that is a purple if it comes through, and a royal blue. Doesn't look very purpley. What if it change it right? I know. Might look better when I look at the video. So I thought I'll change those colours. And that is all I did. Half a stitch. So once I did a CH, that's the end. It's got far it's going to go at the end, and then I'm going to do cross, and then that would be the end. So cross stitch is the middle part, and then it will like go around underneath. So that is all for that one. And today, day 11, T was called, so I decided to do True Love Sampler. So I'll show you what it will look like once it is stitched. So that is the pattern, and it's from Happy Mood Point. And I'm stitching this on 28 count brown cloud even reed, and that's what it looks like so far. So I did all that, and I finished off the bottom bit of that. So that is all up to date from day 5 to day 11. And so I'll be showing you from day 12 to day 18. So the day 12 was the letter B, and I chose sampler diamond shape, and I did it's on black fabric, so that hence the B. So all that is now completed. So I'm stitching this on black Ada. I think it's 18 count black Ada. From, where did I do this from? Happy Mood Point. Okay, so 13 was D, excuse me, and I did Beware of the Dog. And I did the ball, and because of that I got my first whip go, or bingo. So I was quite happy about that. So Beware of the Dog was day 13. And that will be coming out again when the letter J comes. 14 I got We Love Nature, so nature was the N. And I just that part there. And this is another Happy Mood Point, and this is 20 count white Ada. I'm stitching that on. Okay, 15 was Hazel World Giraffe. Oh, so day 15 was G. So Hazel World Giraffe, so G for giraffe. For those who don't know what it looks like, that's the full pattern. So I filled in a bit more here, and I've done some more over here. Slowly but surely it's coming along, and this is a Heaven and Earth design shark. And this is on 18 count Ada. Okay, day 16 was Q, and I pulled out True Love Sampler, and it's Q for Quaker because it's a mini Quaker sampler. And this one is another Happy Mood Point, so that's what it's going to look like. but they've got it when it's finished. And that's where I've got it up to. So I did that little bit and all that. So now it's all the way down to the bottom, so that's how tall it's going to be. So now I basically go across. Are you trying to get into Maya?
Yeah.
I'm doing a video. I'll be out soon. Okay, so I said that was day 16. So day 17 was you. And I was thinking, what can I stitch for this one? And then I realised I had this pattern stitched for Ukraine. So I decided I would do that one. And because it's so small, I finished it and framed it. It turned out really well. The only thing I changed was the blue. According to the pattern, they use 826 and I didn't have 826, so I used 517. And I will link down below where you can get it, because that was a free pattern. It's still a free pattern, but I think they want you to make a donation for it. So it will tell you it will tell you all the info on that website. And day 18, yeah, day 18 was Z, and I did Life is Better with Sprinkles, and it's, of course, is a Z threads design. And I still can't find a pattern for it to show you without showing a finished product without showing you the pattern. So I've done that. So I finished the pink and I filled in the blue and the purple, and I did a back stitch, well, I did the black, and it's going to make it look stand out so much better. So that is what I stitched on for day 12 to 18. Okay, so this is from the 19th of September to the 27th of September. So for the day 19, letter S was called, and I picked Wedding Sampler. So that's what it's going to look like, but it's going to have my and my husband's details, but you do get the pattern so you can do your own lettering and your dates set down there. But that's what the flowers are going to look like. And this is where I've got up to. So I stitched down there. I think I filled in a bit up here as well. So this is on a 28 count iced coffee even weave with all the colours that they call for. That's going to be really nice when it finally gets completed. So that was the 19th. And as we all know, Queen Elizabeth passed away and her funeral was the 19th of September. So I decided I wanted to stitch something while I watched the funeral. So I found this little freebie, which I will link down below. And I thought I'll use purple and gold being royal colours. So I stitched this while I was watching the procession, but as you can tell, it's not very noticeable and stuff. And I used Silky, and as we know, Silky is that bit thicker, like not quite 2 strands of DMC. So when I tried to back stitch, it was not working out. So because down here there's a bit of back stitching there, and so I changed the E and the R exactly the same in the crown, but I changed the date. Oh no, the date still was done, but I made it RIP up here and put the little that little symbol up there twice, but wasn't impressed with it. So on the 20th I decided I'm going to stitch it again. So this is on 16 count Fantasy Pink. The other one was an 18 count, I'm not quite sure the name, and I used one of my purples. That's better. So long she reigns over us, so that's the official pattern. And because I was able to actually use 2 threads for the back stitch, but I'm so happy with that, and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna finish it, but I'm pleased that I redid it again as well. Okay, so for day 20 I was called and I chose Ocean Adventure. I'll use my book again. So you can't really see much. I put a bit of filled in there, add some white there, and I did all that, and I think a little bit there. So I didn't really do as much on this one as I would like. It just wasn't feeling on it, but I did what I needed to do to make it count for that day. But hopefully I will like it finished by next year, because it's been going for a little while. Okay, so 21 was J. So I picked Flowers and Bees from Doreen Jones' Stitch Along she did a while ago. But also this one was a day 25, the last day off, and it was an F, and I picked Flowers as Bees. So I'll put a before photo of what it looked like on when I did it for the 21st, day 21, and now you get to see 2 of them. So I did that one and that one. So out of the pattern, is this, like I said, it was a stitched along at the time. This is actually number 4, or part 4 and part 5. Part 3 was down here somewhere, and I didn't really want to move my Q-snap, so I thought I'll just, and because I know where everything's going anyway, I don't have to follow the way she set it out. I did day 4 and day 5, and then next time I either do down here or here before I move the Q-snap. So that was for day 21 and day 25. And that's going to look pretty as well. All the Doreen Jones videos, not videos, patterns are good. So that was 21. Day 22 was, and day 23, or day 22 was W, so I picked 3 little words. And then day 24, K was picked, and I had that down as 3 little words, and it's a Lizzie cape design, that's for the cape. So I'll put a before after photo of what it looked like for that first time, and that's as well I got up to. So I finished off, I had started this white bit, but I finished it completely off, and I did more down of this border, but that's the next part I did. I think I finished that off for the first day, and then I made that for the next day. So realistically, out of this, I just got to do a border down here and like a flower here, and then this section will be done. So there are these little little cards you get, and so that's the one I'm doing. So all I just got to do is that, and this third one is done, but I am doing them as all in one row. So can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them, so I'm nearly finished the third one. And it's on. Did I have it? I think it's 32 count. I'm not quite sure. I could have written it down somewhere, but and I went and put it on. And I've actually put it onto this because I couldn't find the cue snap I was using for it. Okay, so that was 22 and 23. Day 24 was L, and I did Pandemic for Long Dog Sampler. And I did up here actually. So I did that downwards. And I've hit officially 25% of this. Still a long way to go. So that is all I've done for this week in stitching, and because it was day 25 and I was kept up with it, I got a blackout. So I'm really pleased with myself because of that. But I know with Whip Go I had Black Swiss Pepper and Sampler Diamond to do to complete. I think 500 was pepper, and I think I end up doing, I wrote it down somewhere. I did 291 with Relax with Pepper, and with Sampler Diamond I wanted to do 1,000, and I did 254. I'm working tomorrow or the next 3 days, so I don't know if I'm going to be, well, tomorrow I definitely won't be stitching because it's a big day, and Friday's a big day, so I don't think I am going to do any more work on my cross stitching. So that's what I'm up to date in September, but if I do, I will add into October's video. So because I'm not going to do any more cross stitching, I thought I'll show you what I've made for cross stitching. So I'm not sure if I showed it in one of my other videos, but I made this project bag. I just made it simple because it's one of my big ones. It's just got the zip up top fabric, so just a very simple project bag I'm quite pleased with. And then I've seen so many people do vinyl ones, and I decided I am going to try, and I found some vinyl on the wall from Linton Spotlight. So I only got some, and I as you saw, I'm not sure which video it was, but I bought a cattle dog cross stitch, and so I thought I want a dog padded fabric for this bag, and I made this. Now, it was a 5-pack 4 back quarters, so I used the lead for the inside, and then that dog pattern for the outside, and it's so cute. And then you've got the zipper, so in the vinyl. So this is the first time I actually worked with vinyl, and it was really easy, a lot easier than I thought. And I actually follow Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch video on how to make this. So I decided I wanted to make another one bag for my Rainbow Lorikeet one you saw recently, and I bought this fabric, and I thought that'd be so cool, so I made this. I bought that fabric another time, but I basically followed the exact same way Elizabeth Ann could do it, so I did it. But I was given a project bag which was I think a little bit bigger than this, so I just measured what the size was, and I said, oh, I actually wanted this 12 inches high, so I did the measurements and followed how Elizabeth did it. So, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So I still got some more vinyl left over, so I don't know if I'm going to do any more project bags for now, or just wait until I need them. I'm also going to insert a video of a project I made for my husband for Father's Day. It was a duffel bag, so I will add that video in here now. Okay, I just want to quickly show you this bag that I made for my husband for Father's Day tomorrow, which is the 4th of September here in Australia. So time you see this video, he would have got it. So I made him a gym bag, duffel bag. I'll link the video down below. In her video she had a pocket here and a pocket there, but I didn't want that many pockets, so I took them out. She used wadding, but I just got black fabric. So you have a zip here. So pocket here, and then you've got a slip pocket here, and then inside it's basically it's a nice big size bag with a couple slip pockets in there. So I was actually going to do black inside as well, but I didn't have enough black, so I decided I used the black for the handles because they look better with the fabric, and then I just used what white I had inside. So that's my duffel gym bag for my husband. Okay, so what else have I done? Excuse me. Oh, I had my friend over recently, and she was looking at some of my projects I was doing and some of my purses I have made, and she commented she wanted a purse, but she wanted something that could hold more cards, or a certain number of cards. And then we're looking, and I tried to make something up following another pattern, but just jiggied a bit, but it didn't work out. And then I saw this pattern. I will put the name down here, but I'll also link it below. You have to buy it, but you do get there's like a little video to show you what this is, but then you actually can get the video on how to make it, but you have to buy the pattern course to get the measurements. So I started this a couple of days ago and I finished it today. So it's I can't think of the name, but I don't know, but it has 7 card slots here, a pocket here, 7 more card slots here, 7 card slots here, and then you have a coin purse, another 7 here, and a slot. So there's 28 card slots, and then here you have a little pocket, so it doesn't go all the way down, so it goes to about here, so you don't fall all the way down the bottom, so it stops here. And yeah, so, and it's just got a magnet closure on it. So it's easy-ish to follow, but I'm so glad they did the video because it was a lot easier to follow on that video. Yeah, but you think, oh, when you look at the pattern, you think, oh my, these cards can be way too big. This is a bit tighter with your cast. That's a bit more wiggle room. But they make you so like a ½ inch, and so if you stuff up somewhere and it's not equal lined up, to when you do the ½ inch, you can start lining things up, and then you have extras that you cut off, so you don't have so much bulk. Like down here, you sew ½ inch and then you cut off about 1/4 of what's in between, so you don't have this bulk. And yeah, so, and then you cut it down after so far, and then yeah, so I'm quite pleased with that, and I sent my friend a little video and she's happy with it as well. So that is all I have done in September. So this video, as you would know, it's being put together week by week, and yeah, there's a little bit now, so I will talk to you in October. Bye for now.